Save the children. Links to donate can be found below the stream. We would like to thank ViewSonic Gaming for their monitors of this event, and Twitch, where we are broadcasting this marathon run. So now it is time for our bonus game. You have donated very, very generously, over $3,000 in fact, towards the Golden Sun 80% New Game Plus demonstration by definitelynotfx. Please take it away.
Hello, everybody.
はい。ジャパニーズリストリームをご覧の皆様、こんばんは。司会交代しまして、ここからの時間は私、ケアルガが担当します。よろしくお願いします。
I don't really know where to start, but the main thing is that I've got some setup files here just to quickly show you how this gets done, and then I'll just do a run of.
次のゲームですが、黄金の太陽、開かれし封印、2% ニューゲームプラスデモンストレーションです。
Triple Jenna, which is not what you normally expect.
ビットが達成されたことで、こちらに組み込まれたようですね。
The battle menu, load this map into our game's memory, and then we're just gonna get right out. Alright. That sets up.
もし解説可能な方がおりましたら、飛び込みでもよろしくお願いします。
Right now, I'm out of bounds. I'm really far out of bounds. In fact, I'm so far that I'm actually standing on top of my character information. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run a quick line of code to unlock this camera, just so you can see what's going on. Normally we would be doing this blind, but for the exhibition, I think it would.
NG プラスってニューゲームプラスで合ってますよね。ちょっと待ってください。
Scroll over.
私何にも予備知識がないもので、チャットでももしご存知の方いましたら、
I'm gonna open my menu.
こ
So
う
again, we
説明できる方がいればよろしくお願いします。
and suddenly we have a PC07 and Jenna is gone. We have Felix, PC07, and that's pretty much it. Now, the thing that happened is you can see this leaf tile right in the middle. It's a bit hard to see because there's a lot of stuff going on. But I'm going to move over once. I'm going to switch my party member
なんかもうえらいことになってますね。
and give me an extra character. What I'm going to do is take this gear that I've equipped, this open helm. I'm going to lower my defense by 1. And run over this leaf tile again. And then we'll give us Shiba, who is not supposed to be in this game, but there you go. Now we have Shiba in this game. Move over again. That gives us another character. And then
まだね、タイマースタートしてないんで、事前説明みたいな感じだと思うんですけど。
down by 3. Run over the leaf tile again. No, we're not sending the time just yet. We are doing it just fine. So now we have Mia, who is supposed to be much later on. And with that, I'm set up in this position. And what I can do from here is get the 8th party member. Now we see 1, 2, 3. Actually, need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're supposed to only have 4. So the problem with this is that the game doesn't know what to do with it. And from here, I would have to do a lot more positional setups that I'm gonna skip over and quickly go to the next part of the setup to actually get this working. So we're gonna just reset this. I'm gonna load some alternative files that I've set up beforehand, and with that, okay, that should work. And we'll see that I have a rather odd setup in my party here, and I have a vault save. The vault save is very important. We're gonna load that first. Again, it's to load this data into the game's memory. And what I'm gonna do now is again run hopefully that line of code that will let you see a little bit of what's going on. I'm gonna load this top file first. We're gonna need it twice. I'm gonna open my menu, and because I have the 8 party members, when I open my menu, it actually corrupts a bunch of data. So what I can do now is run over here, and you can suddenly see a leaf tile appearing in the
何が起こっているんでしょう。
So there's also a lot of cool stuff on the right, but we're just gonna head over here, and we're gonna reload this 12 times. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna reset my game with that.
これもセットアップ中なんですかね。
The room so many times that it will start shifting the game's memory over and over. And again, trust me, we're getting there, we're getting there. It's not much longer now. So, take a quick step here, the leaf tile appears, open my menu, go up. We can appreciate the nice background here for a moment.
なんかも
It's very nice and
う、
about
ちょっ
what
とホラーじみてきました。
And with that, we've actually arrived at the very last bit of setup to get New Game Plus going. And there we go. And what did I just do? Well, I just activated debug mode. I can actually teleport wherever I want. Let's pick a nice one. I don't know, Mercury Lighthouse? Sure. So the cool thing about this is that it doesn't just let you warp around in the game itself. I can also warp out of the game into the title menu. And from here we can actually set up our New Game Plus run. But first, let's erase this. And also the continue from a sanctum thing is a debug feature, let's say. File was erased. Cool. That lets us start a new game. And from here, I'll be doing New Game Plus any percent. Let's name Isaac nothing.
はっきりとニューゲームプラスって聞こえるんですよね。
2, 1, go.
あ、グッドラック。
So debug mode lets you do a couple cool things. I can skip cutscenes by tapping L and R together. So you can see she's just skipping through all our lines. She doesn't say anything. We just still need to confirm some dialogue. So here's a yes. And then I can skip all the dialogue here again. And you'll clearly see that this one doesn't take very long because we have debug mode.
どうなんですか、この辺は普通ですか、
Outside,
ここまでは。
wait for this first cutscene to end. And I hope this gave you a decent idea of how this is all set up. The final yes. And then what we can do, open our menu, go to title screen 9, time.
えどういうこと
That was something. And yeah, thank you so much for letting me do this. I'm
そういうこ
doing
と
a less glitchy run of this on stream too.
グッドゲーム
Want to see a
でした
less glitchy Golden Sun experience? You should definitely tune in. But thank you so much for all the donations. It really means
どうしたらいいんだこれ
kids around the world. And yeah, that was it. Thank you so much.
EST15 分じゃなくて15秒とかの間違いだったんですか
Coming from the audience when that happens.
どういうことなんだ
Yes, coming up next, we'll be having Final Fantasy VIII, significantly less glitchy than this, I think, as well. In the meantime, we do have a quick $50 donation from JerSO5Z that says, and apologies in advance for my butchering of this pronunciation, but Deutsch, German, ESA Hype, German Schrummel, Final Fantasy Act Hype, Tier mein Beitrag zu Save the Children. Vielen Dank für das tolle Event and an Mensch für den Restream. So that has gone towards the blindfolded Esther menu incentive, which will be coming up in Disc 3 of Final Fantasy VIII. Just to give you a quick reminder, we will also be doing bidding wars for the names. Squall's name will be closed at the start of Final Fantasy VIII round. So if you want to snipe Squall's name, just kind of do it now, really. Nero's on $150, Squab on $100, whatever is on $65, and Renoa on $60. Or you can put in your own name, but you do not have much time. I will be signing off and handing over to the extremely talented and wonderful Tiny Tim. In the meantime, any other shout-outs, definitely not FX before we go?
Yeah, honestly, so many community members helped make this a thing. Like, being able to do this at all is just a huge community project. You should really check out some of the resources around, and because it goes so deep, and I could really recommend learning a bit more about it. And yeah, thanks so much to my community as well to help me get here to this. I was very close to not being able to make it to ESA this time around, but a lot of people stepped up and helped me out, so thank you so much.
Great. Well, look forward to seeing you back again on Saturday on stream too for the full thing. Thanks very much for giving us a little taster. But yeah, we will see you all after intermission with Final Fantasy VIII. Ta-ta for now.
では、黄金の太陽開かれし封印 2% ニューゲームプラスデモンストレーションでした。それでは次のゲーム開始までしばらくお待ちください。
Always rearranging. Always rearranging. Always rearranging. That is constantly changing. Always rearranging. Always rearranging. Always rearranging.
Here's a glitch that'll allow you to beat every single boss in Fester's Quest without firing a single shot. Let's get started. For this glitch to work, you need at least one key in your inventory, and you need to have the key selected. I recommend doing it before you enter any of the boss doors. Once you enter a boss fight, keep pressing A and move down and to the left. Eventually you'll find a secret spot on the floor. The programmers reused one of the background tiles during this boss fight, and so there's a hidden door covered up on the floor. If you get over top of that door and use your key, it'll get confused and it'll try to give you the potions, and then eventually it'll spit you outside of the boss fight. You can clear the screen by pressing start. Once you do, as you can see, Fester's outside over top of that hidden door, and the game doesn't know what to do, so it just destroys the boss and moves you on to the next section of the game, like this. There we go. You can use this glitch on any of the bosses, including the end boss, but there's an additional step that you need to take to prevent soft locking the game on the final boss. As you can see, I'm searching around for the spot, but then I realize I don't have my key selected. Remember to select your key before you go inside the door. Once I do select the key, boom, the game is soft locked. Note that Fester's sprite is overlapping the door. In order to prevent the soft lock, you need to keep Fester away from the door. So we're going to do this by approaching the door from the bottom. And there you go. Enjoy, guys.
Every time I fall, I get back up. Every lesson learned, a new setup. I got my goals set straight and I'm nailing every frame. Nothing's gonna stop my rise to fame. Crowning me the master of the game. Look at the leaderboard, putting all the other names to shame. I got that golden eye of the tiger. You can call me Big Champ 64. RNG could be stacked against us, but that's never happened before. I'm praying perfect, I'm praying perfect. Every sacrifice gonna be worth it. I'm praying perfect, I'm praying perfect. A million resets, but it's gonna be worth it. Carry out the run like a machine. I have never seen a 113. I can do it faster, I can do it blinded, need no screen. Eating, sleep, and game, the same routine. Get you through the walls just like a dream. I can do it real time, I am at my best when live on stream. I got that golden eye of the tiger. You can call me Big Champ 64. RNG could be stacked against us, but that's never happened before. I'm praying perfect, I'm praying perfect. Every sacrifice gonna be worth it. I'm praying perfect, I'm praying perfect. A million resets, but it's gonna be worth it. I'm praying perfect, I'm praying perfect. Every sacrifice gonna be worth it. I'm praying perfect, I'm praying perfect. A million resets, but it's gonna be worth it.